Good morning, everyone. It is day 3 of the Vitality Challenge. So if you have got this far and you're joining me for day 3, fantastic. I hope you have enjoyed the first 2 days that we did. On Tuesday, we worked the lower body, didn't we? On Wednesday, that was yesterday, we did a little bit of strength and toning for the arms. We got our weights out, didn't we? Today, we are focusing on the core. Okay, we're going to strengthen those core abdominal muscles. Again, I'm going to keep the session nice and short for you so that you can see how just a short session can really benefit you. You don't have to get your mat out and do an hour of Pilates every day. You can get your mat out and do 10 or 15 minutes every couple of days, or every 2 or 3 times a week, whatever suits you. Even a small amount of exercise can be beneficial, and it also boosts our energy as well, doesn't it? So that's what we are trying to achieve this week in the challenge, is to find those exercises that keep our body strong, helps us to stay active so that we can carry on enjoying all those things that we love doing. The hobbies that we have, the long walks with the dog like me that I like to go on, all of that type of thing. If we can keep ourselves strong, keep our muscles strong, keep our joints healthy, then we are able to stay active for longer. And of course, a little bit of exercise boosts our energy levels. Even on the days you feel a little bit tired and you feel like exercise is the last thing you want to do, I guarantee if you just do 5 or 10 minutes, you will feel better. You'll feel like you've got more energy, and of course it lifts your mood as well. So it's going to set you up for the day. So that's what we're doing today. We are doing our core workout, okay? So this is day 3. It's the final day here in the group, okay? But tomorrow, I'm going to be live on Zoom. So if you want to join me tomorrow, same time, 10:30, but for like a full workout, okay, we'll do like a full body workout, shall we, I think, tomorrow. So strengthening all over. Then you need to register for that because you will need the Zoom links to take part. So I've already posted details of how you can join in with that in the group. So sign up. It's still not too late. You can sign up. I'll send you the details out. You can join me on Zoom 10:30 in the morning. Now, some news for you. Now, if you've taken part in the previous 2 days, okay, even if you've been watching on catch-up and you're here again and you're keen to do a little bit more, what are you going to do after this challenge is finished this week? Have you thought about that? Would you like to carry on doing a little bit more? Do you find these short sessions work quite well for you? If you do, you'll be interested to know that my Strong and Supple Pilates membership is open from today. So you can join my monthly membership, and in there you can join me live on Zoom every week. I do a couple of classes in there every week if that's something you enjoy doing, joining with the live sessions. Or there is a whole library of workouts for you to dive into, regardless of where you are on your Pilates journey at the moment. If you are more experienced and you've enjoyed the sessions this week, if they're a good level for you, then there's lots in the membership at this level that we're working at this week. If you find that you still want to push yourself a little bit more, well, that's okay, because there are more advanced workouts than what we've done this week. So there's something for you as well. If you are fairly new to Pilates and you've struggled with some of the exercises and you think, well, I just can't do that at the minute, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that, I hope it's inspired you to think that, well, maybe I could. If I worked at it, maybe I could get to that level, and maybe I could start to feel a little bit better, because the more active we are, it benefits us mentally and physically. We get stronger, we start to feel those aches and pains sort of ease a little bit, and things just start moving easier as any tension, tightness that the body holds onto just starts to ease away. Okay. So if you are fairly new to Pilates and you've just been inspired to maybe get to the level that we've done this week, there is something for you as well. I have a whole beginners section for you to work through to get yourself started with Pilates at home. So there is something for everyone. But if you've enjoyed the challenge this week, you will love the challenge vault, which is inside the membership. There are 12 challenges in there, and I've designed it so that you could do one challenge every month, and it focuses on different areas of the body. So we have the core activation workout, and you can do a whole series of challenge workouts in that challenge if that's what you like. We've got challenges for legs. I'm just trying to think now. I can't. I had a complete blank. I can't think what else is in there. Let me just try and think. Legs. We've got the core one. Well, we've got weights. We've got a bands challenge. We've got a one for back strengthening. I think there's one in there for that as well. There's 12 in there. I know that. It's just typical, isn't it? They just pop out your head and you can never think what they are when you need them. But they're nice and short. They're all a similar to length to what we've been doing this week. So if you've enjoyed this week, you will love the challenge vault. So I'll put details in about that a little bit later, so you can have a little read about it if you want to. Now, where are we? Have I got to tell you anything else? No, I don't think I have. Shall we get started? We'll crack on, shall we? We'll do our core workouts. Just remind myself of what we're doing. Right, okay, so what do you need this morning? Just something to support your head. We're going to lie down on our back on the mat to start with. Now, whenever we think about strengthening the core, a lot of people think about the one exercise that everyone associates with strengthening the abdominals, and that's the curl up, okay? And I do curl ups a lot, okay? But we're not going to curl all the way up to sitting and all the way back down. We don't do it like that in Pilates. When we curl up, we're just curling the head and shoulders because we're focusing on those deep abdominal muscles. We want to keep that connection through the center of the body. So if you've done Pilates before, hopefully you will know how to engage those abdominal muscles, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to set ourselves up in this position. You're going to engage through the center. You're going to interlock the fingers and the hands go behind the head. We're not pulling on the head, the hands are just there to support the head. We're going to do a basic curl, so we're just going to curl the head and shoulders, but as we do it, we're going to float one knee up as well. That's our first set. Are we ready? So let's take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, we're going to curl the head and shoulders, float the knee, and lower back down. And again, breathe out, curl and float. Breathe in to release. Breathe out, curl and float. Breathe in to release. That's it. We're going to keep this going. Now, on this one, you need to make sure that the abdominals aren't bulging out. So feel like you're sucking your navel down towards the mat. Keep everything pulled in really well. We'll make the next one the last one. And then we can rest the head, but we'll keep the hands where they are. Now we're going to do the same again for our next set, but this time we're going to add in a little twist. So when you float the knee up this time and you curl the head and shoulders, you're going to send your opposite elbow across the body. So it's like you're doing a little twist, okay? Should we have a go at that one? So we're nice and connected through the center of the body. We're going to take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, we're going to curl and twist and release. Swap the legs and the arms. Curl and twist the other way. And again, let's curl and twist and release. Curl and twist and release. And again, breathing out, breathing in. So can you feel those abdominals working now? Keep them pulled in really well. Remember, suck the navel to the spine. Breathing out. Let's do two more. Here we go, curl and twist, and release. Last one, curl and twist, and release. Wonderful. Let's just hug the knees into the chest for a second, shall we? Okay. Now, two more. This time we're going to be working from a double tabletop position. So we're going to bring the legs up. So before you bring the legs up, make sure you've got that nice connection through the center there, through the abdominals. So we're going to float one leg up, then we're going to float the other leg up. I've got my knees and my feet slightly apart. We're going to straighten out one leg, but I want you to take the leg to about 45 degrees, not straight to the ceiling and not all the way down to the floor, somewhere in the middle, somewhere there, okay? Nice, strong, straight legs. Keeping the abdominals pulled in. Arms are on the mat. Here we go. Take a breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, we straighten and return. And again, we straighten and return. Let's straighten and return. So if you've done Pilates before, you will have perhaps heard of staying in that neutral position. So when especially when you're in this type of position with the legs in the air, you want to make sure that the spine is in its natural alignment. It has a natural little curve in the waist, and you want to keep that positioning as you're working. But in doing this exercise and the legs going out straight, it can be quite easy to lose that position. So you just want that little curve under the waist. If you're losing it a little bit, tighten that belt a little bit more to feel like you're drawing in those abdominals a little bit more. Stay nice and supported. Should we just do two more? Straighten and return. Let's straighten and return. And keep the legs here. If you need to release a little bit, you can just hug the knees into the chest again for a second. But we're going to stay in this position because I've got one more for you. So this time we're going to gently hold one knee with your hands either side. Don't grip, light touch. Okay, we'll do fingertips, shall we? Touch with the fingertips. Okay, so you're holding that leg, just keep it there. You're going to straighten the other leg. Then you'll swap the hands, straighten the other leg. But I think we'll keep it going. I think we'll go at a quicker pace this time, shall we? So decide what knee you're going to hold, and then you're going to straighten out the other leg. Are we ready? And we're going to take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, we'll straighten, then switch, and switch, and switch the legs. Switch, 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 keeping those abdominals pulled in really well. Here we go. We'll do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll hug the knees in nice and tight to finish. Feels quite nice. Okay, now, you don't have to be in this position to work the abdominals. Working in side lying is a really good way to strengthen the abdominals. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to roll like a ball to sitting, and then we're going to come into side lying. Now, we're not going to lie down on the mat like we did yesterday. We're going to prop ourselves up on the elbow. So when you're sitting yourself up in this position, you want to make sure that the elbow is directly underneath the shoulder, knees are bent, feet in line with the spine. You want to make sure that you're not sinking into the mat on this one. I've got no support through the body if I'm like this. So you want to feel like you're lifting yourself out of the mat so you can get one hand. And then as you breathe out, you can lift the ribs, draw the shoulders down, and draw in those abdominals as well. Now, I'm sure if you've done Pilates before, you will be familiar with the clam. Okay, nice basic exercise. But what we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips up and do the clam like that. Okay, so if lifting the hips is just a touch too far for you, then just stay on the mat and just do the legs like that. That's okay. But I'm hoping you're going to challenge yourself and you're going to lift the hips. So, are you ready? So here we go. We're going to breathe out. We're going to lift the hips up. We're going to hold it there. Then we're going to open the knees. So we do our open and close. Let's open and close. And again, open and close. That's it. Now you've got to keep the shoulders down really well. You've got to keep those abdominals engaged so you're nice and supported through the center. Here we go. 2 more. Open and close. Last one. And then we'll lower ourselves down. Wonderful. Stay lifted. We're going to do 1 more. This time I'm going to take the leg out. Now my toe is going to stay on the mat to start with. I've got my arm out to the side. We're going to do a lift and lower. We're going to lift the hips again. So I'll show you what we're going to do and then you can join in on the next one. So we're going to lift the hips. We're going to send the arm overhead. We'll stay here as we do a little lift and lower with the leg. And then we'll lower the hips back down. Are you ready? Let's give it a go, shall we? So here we go. Take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, we lift the hips, lift the leg, lower the leg, and release. And again, lift and reach. Lift the leg, lower the leg, and release. And again, lift and reach. Lift the leg, lower the leg, and release. And again, lift the hips, lift the leg, lower the leg, lower the hips. One more, lift the leg, lower the leg, and release. Wonderful. Push yourself up. Give the shoulders a little roll around. We need to make sure the body's balanced, don't we? So we've got to do it on the other side. So let's get that nice set up again. Elbow under shoulder, knees bent, feet in line with the spine. Lift the ribs, shoulders go down, and the belt goes onward. You're drawing those abdominals in. Hand on the hip. We're going to do the claps. You can keep the hips down on this one if you want to, or hopefully you can join in with me and lift the hips. Are we ready? Here we go. We're going to breathe out. We're going to lift the hips up. Hold them up there. Here we go. We're going to open and close. Open and close. So really think about engaging shoulder V, drawing those shoulder blades down your back. That will keep you nice and strong in the upper part of the body. That's it. Wonderful. Let's do a couple more. Here we go. We open and close, open and close. We lower the hips. Let's take the leg out, take the arm out. Here we go. This is our last one. Are we ready? Take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift and reach. Lift the leg, lower the leg, lower the hips. Lift and reach. Lift the leg, lower the leg, lower the hips. And again, reach and lift, lower and return. And again, lift the leg, lower. Can we do it one more time? Here we go. Reach, lift the leg, lower the leg, and lower back down. Wonderful. We'll push ourselves back up to sitting. Give the shoulders a little roll around. And there you have it. I haven't missed anything, have I? No, we are all done. Another 6 exercises for you to add to the others that you did earlier on in the week. So if you think about it now, we've worked lower body, upper body with the weights and the core. So if you put all of those together, you've got a nice full body workout, haven't you? Okay, so you're covering the whole of the body. So if you've missed some of the routines from earlier in the week, they are still available on replay in the group. You just have to scroll down the page and you will find them. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed it. I would really like to know how you found these 3 sessions. Okay. Do you feel stronger? Do you feel like you've done some work, even though we've only been going, 10 or 15 minutes, I think, on average, roughly, every day this week. But how does that make you feel? Okay, do you feel stronger? Do you feel like you've done some work? Has it lifted your mood, boosted your energy levels? Let me know. You can drop me a comment below. Don't forget to register for Zoom, live Zoom session tomorrow at 10:30. You need to register so I can send you out the Zoom links. And very shortly, anytime now, I think, there will be details appearing in the group about the Strong and Supple membership. So if you've enjoyed it this week and you'd like to do some more with me, then please take a look at that. Because if you like Zoom as well, you can get 8 Zoom classes included in that membership every month, plus a whole library of workouts. So if you've got to the point where maybe you haven't done Pilates for a while. I know a lot of teachers haven't returned after the pandemic. Subsequently, people have sort of lost their regular Pilates class that they have gone to. Some people have chosen just not to go back, but they're at that point now where they've sort of had a break from Pilates for a couple of years and they're keen to pick it up again and they want to do a little bit more. Maybe you've gone back to your class but you want to do a little bit more. Maybe you only do 1 class a week and you'd like to do a little bit extra online. Then take a look at it, because it's really convenient, because it's all on demand. Okay, the majority is on demand, so you can fit it around whatever works for you. I've got shorter sessions, I've got longer ones. I've got nothing longer than about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I've got something as short as a minute, because I've got some 1-minute challenges in there as well. So whatever you can fit into your day, I'm sure you will find something. Whether you are just starting out, you've only done a bit, or you've maybe just found it, you just want to push yourself a little bit more than what we've done today, there'll be something in there for you as well. So that's the membership. take a look at that. If you've got any questions about it, then just drop them into the group. I will happily answer them. Okay, I think that's it for today. Go back to the replays again. They're here. You can do them as many times as you want to. Okay, I don't think I need to tell you anything else, but I hope I will see you on Zoom tomorrow. So have a lovely day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.